Alright, my dear students, welcome to yet another interesting topic. The topic for today is word processing. Word processing. Now, what are we going to look at in this topic? First of all, we shall see the meaning of word processing and the meaning of word processor. Then, we shall look at the uses of word processor, examples of word processor, how to load and exit a word processor, how to create, save, retrieve file from word processor. Now let us see the meaning of word processing and word processor. What is the difference? Well, there is a difference between word processor and word processing. Let's look at word processing first of all. Word processing is the preparation of documents such as letters, reports, memos, books, or any other type of correspondence on the computer. Word processing can also be said to be the use of a computer software to create, to edit, to view, to store, or to retrieve and print documents. Okay, what about word processor? A word processor is a program or an application package that helps to create neat and attractive documents easily and quickly. That is, a word processor helps to perform the task of word processing. Now, before now, typewriter was used to produce text, but with the advent of technology, the computer is now used to perform word processing. Now, with word processing or word processor, books can be typed, newspapers, letters can also be produced, and other documents using a word processor. Now, some of the uses of word processors include 1. Creating, editing, saving and printing documents. 2. It's used to copy, to paste, to move or delete text within the document. Word processor can also be used to format text such as font type, bolding, underlining a particular text, or italicizing it. Word processor can also be used to correct spellings or any grammatical errors, and so on and so forth. Now, let us look at the examples of word processor. Well, word processor has different examples, alright? Some of these examples include 1. Microsoft Word. This is an example of a word processor. Other examples include Multimate. Then we have another one called the WordWrite, and there is another one called WordPad and Notepad, etc. So one of the word processors that we're going to look at in this topic is Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. Now, Microsoft Word has different basic elements. That is, things you can work with while using the Microsoft Word. This include title bar, the menu bar, minimize button, maximize button, close button, scroll bar, formatting bar, restore bar, standard bar. Now, with the help of these different elements, a user of Microsoft Word will be able to move around its interface. Now, let us see the interface of how a Microsoft Word looks like. What you are seeing now is the home page of a new Microsoft Word document. That is, if you want to use a Microsoft Word, for example, as you open the Microsoft Word, this is exactly what you are going to see. Now, this interface shows different elements like the ones we just listed, but I will be labeling some parts of this interface in order for you to get to know it very well. Now, the first part here that I labeled is the title bar. The title bar. The title bar, this is where the application name is displayed. Just as you can see from the picture there, you can see document Word. That is the title bar, which is the name of this particular document. It's located at the topmost area of the screen, as you can see there. The name given to a saved file displays in that location. So the next thing there that I'm pointing out is the menu bar. The menu bar. The menu bar is directly below the title bar, and it consists of a list of menus. The list of menus there include File, Edit, Help, and so on and so forth. It's just below the title bar. So the next element of Microsoft Word that we're going to look at is the minimize button. The minimize button, just as you can see from the top corner, the one I'm pointing out there, minimize button. The minimize button looks like an hyphen and is located at the upper right corner of the window. It is used for reducing the window to an icon which is placed at the bottom of the window. That is, it's used to remove it. If you want to move out from this Microsoft Word, for example, you can just click on the minimize button, which will take you down out of that interface. The next one we're going to look at is the maximize button. The maximize button, just as you can see very close to the minimize button, is a square box. It's located at the upper right corner of the title bar. It is used for enlarging the application you are working on or working with. That is to say, if you open the Microsoft Word, for instance, and it's not showing you completely the whole screen, if you click on the maximize button, it will show the whole screen fully. The next one there that I pointed out is the close button. The close button. The close button has a symbol that looks like an X shape. It's an X shape. It's located at the top right corner of the title bar, to the right of the maximize button. It is used for closing open programs or documents. So if you want to leave the Microsoft Word or any other program, you just click on the close button and it will take you out of it. So the next one there is the screw bar. The screw bar is located at the window's right and bottom edge. The one at the right side is called the vertical screw bar, while the other one at the bottom is called the horizontal screw bar. Now this screw bar is used to move within the document, either upwards or downwards, leftward or to the right hand side. So after typing for some time and you want to move around the space to see what you've been typing, you can use your screw bar to navigate around. So the next one we are looking at now is the formatting toolbar. So this formatting toolbar, it helps to beautify your documents, such as making some text look bold, to underline some text, to italize some text, and also to add color to some of the text. So if you want to do that in the Microsoft Word, the help of the formatting toolbar is what you need to achieve that. So the next part that I labeled there that you can see is the screen area. The screen area shows your workspace. Whatever activity, whatever thing you want to type with Microsoft Word or Draw will display on that space there, which is the screen area or the working space. So whatever you are typing appears in that area. That's where you see your cursor too moving. The next thing I labeled there is the cursor. The cursor, it displays the particular position where the text will appear if you should hit the keyboard. As you are typing, the cursor shows the particular area in the screen where the text that you would type will be visible. Okay, now after you've also typed for some time and you want to make a correction to edit a particular text, you can also move the cursor around to do that. So what are some of the basic operations in Microsoft Word? That is, what are some things you can do in Microsoft Word? Well, with the aid of Microsoft Word, you can create a document, you can save a document, retrieve documents, print, close a document, format documents, apply color to text. You can even change the size of text using the help of the Microsoft Word, so that at the end of the day, you'll be able to produce attractive documents. So these are some of the practicals we will do in this topic. Alright students, it's been a great time with you. This is what we can take for now. So until the next one, goodbye.